Hello students, here's the guide for the research paper. As always, you need several documents, and the documents are located in the research folder. You need a copy of the actual assignment, which will tell you what you're supposed to be doing. So let's look at that real fast. Okay, you are going to pick one of these, a topic that falls under one of these categories. So it can be a topic about education, law, politics, gender, class, race, nature, environment, or science and technology. And so think of something that's controversial and current, and don't pick a topic that you've already decided upon. You should have an open mind and do some research that will guide you to an informed opinion. Okay. These are all the directions, so please read it carefully. You have to have at least 6 sources. The sources should be 2 or more pages long, and I will tell you where to get the sources. If you're struggling with a topic, like you really just don't know where to begin, I've included 2 websites here that will help you. The New York Times Room for Debate has a lot of interesting topics, and so if you click on the website, it has recent discussions. And then also, if you look over here to the far right, you might find a topic here that interests you. So, for example, if you're interested in the environment, you can go here, click on environment, and then it has topic, solar energy. Okay, what's good about Room for Debate? They have columnists, experts discuss the topic, and you'll see divergent views, which is what you need. You need someone who might be for said issue and someone who might be against, at least. And so you could click on these discussions. Another useful resource is procon.org. These topics change on a regular basis just depending on what's going on at the time. And so they have these different categories. Just be careful because sometimes the topics might be disturbing or confusing. I would pick, again, excuse me, don't pick a topic where you've already made up your mind. A lot of people already have a firm opinion about abortion or the death penalty. So find a topic that is, that you're trying to figure out or find out information for yourself and decide. Okay, so if you go here, let's look at milk. Excuse me. Here, what's nice about procon.org is they have a lot of questions that you're trying to, that they're trying to answer. It gives you good background information. It gives you the pro cons. It gives you the core questions. And so I would explore here before deciding on a topic. And you can use this as a source if you like. Just make sure that you pick something that you can also find a source for in the database. Let me show you where that is, because you need to pull up the community college database. If you go to the MyDC CCD tab at the top, you can find the libraries, and then you can go search for articles. Okay, this lists every possible database that the library has. I would start here on the right. Opposing viewpoints, again, it's like the procon.org. It has the varying opinions about a topic. You have to log in. It says enter your name and your student number. So you enter your name. Oh, let's see if I can remember my number. Okay, good. And so once you log into opposing viewpoints, you can again pick a topic. Energy, hybrids, and it will have featured viewpoints about academic journals, and it will give you background information. And so again, this is a really good place to start when you're trying to decide on your topic. Once you've decided on a topic, you need to gather your sources. Please read the assignment carefully, as you need a minimum amount of sources. You need a variety of sources. In fact, you need a print source, which would be a magazine or a book. Okay. And so once you have your sources, then you will type up your proposal. Okay. And in content, there are 2 examples of different proposals and kind of just a basic outline on what a proposal looks like. Please look at the examples as they're well developed, and we'll show you what to do. If you just look at the requirements of a proposal, your proposal may be a little bit superficial and not well developed. And here's an issue that students have quite a bit. Right here, find the issue, give some background information, describe your strategy. Students tend to be really vague on this and say, I'm going to look at the databases. Be a little bit more specific. Maybe provide some of the sources that you found here. What's the paper going to look like? What's the shape of your paper? It should be an outline where you've already done your research. You already have some opinions, some reasons, some evidence. Please don't say, I'm going to have an introduction and maybe 5 body paragraphs and a conclusion. That's not specific. That's just vague and generalized. And so look at the examples. And right here, the last page should be the bibliography. The bibliography is different than the works cited. The bibliography includes everything you've looked at. If you've looked at an article on procon.org, it needs to be in your bibliography. Even if you don't use it, the bibliography is kind of like your inspiration. It shows all the research that you have done. So you'll have a lot of sources on this page. Okay? And that's all you need to get started for the research. You need to decide on a topic, come up with some questions that you're going to try to answer, write your proposal, do the research, and then write your proposal. That's it.